was really wonderful walking in here and seeing it all come together and work so holistically.
Walt Disney Imagineering, I think one of our specialties is the ability to take things from the screen and then put them in the real world. We spent so long trying to pull off some of these features and tricks, and there's so many things that I see in this house, and how did we pull it off?
Cotino, the first Storyliving by Disney new home community, is being built in Rancho Mirage, California, near Palm Springs.
We're bringing the beauty of the area and the magic of Disney together to inspire an amazing place to live. Here at Disney, we have an honored tradition of placemaking, taking an idea and bringing it to life one detail at a time. And one way we are doing this at Cotino is by collaborating with our partners at Pixar on the Parr House. Every Storyliving by Disney community will have a house associated with it. For Cotino, the Parr House is a perfect fit. We researched it a little bit and found out that they actually were inspired by the Coachella Valley, the architecture here.
A lot of the inspiration for the Parr House in the film came from mid-century modern architecture in Palm Springs.
Early on in the movie, there was some research where artists went down to Palm Springs to look at various mid-century modern houses. It's in its natural setting. It's like in its natural habitat. And so it's a really lucky and convenient connection right there.
As a part of this community's artisan club, the Parr House is an amazing home. You could rent it out for, let's say you're getting married and your whole wedding party could stay there. It has a beautiful kitchen. Each bedroom has their own bathroom. They've got a beautiful deck for entertaining. It opens up to this beautiful event lawn overlooking the lagoon. And so we really wanted to create this space where a family or co-workers or whoever wanted to rent it out could have this space where they could feel like they're immersed in the film.
I'm a senior architect at Imagineering, and I'm also the creative lead for Cotino, specifically the Parr House. So that means it's my job to collaborate with the internal and external partners to make sure that the vision we establish at the beginning of a project is implemented in every phase of design and with all the little details and pieces.
My role as an interior designer on this project has been really an ambassador for the design. It's been really challenging to try to look at stills from the film, call out specific design elements, and then find finishes or inspirational materials that really give that cinematic quality to the space.
Often Walt Disney Imagineering will come to Pixar with an idea, and usually they want to use Pixar characters in some way. And so our job is to make sure that anywhere our Pixar characters are used, that they are true to the films and stories in those films and the characters in those films. So it's a very collaborative process with Imagineering.
It's been really fun working with Pixar because, it's bringing their baby to life.
When I was asked to do this project, it was an experience that I hadn't had before because it wasn't like a normal design where you've got a blank canvas and you're just inventing ideas and sort of following this idea to its natural conclusion. We already had a house, and this was a translation into a house that you could really live in.
All right.
Okay, Amy, here we are.
Okay. Look at this. Cool. What's that right there?
What you're looking at is the elevator.
Yeah.
The elevator shaft.
Cool.
And the incredible, pardon the pun, part of what holds this roof up is that elevator shaft covered in stone and a footing that goes way down.
This building is basically a caricature of mid-century modern homes, a plethora of mid-century modern homes. And because of that, it's got some larger-than-life details. And so that when you ask about challenges of the design, the thing that comes to mind for me is the glazing on one end of the house. So the home has this swooping roof that kind of goes out like the prow of a ship. And then in the movie, there is a plane of glass right here holding it up. As you get closer and closer to the end, you need to put something to carry that load. And in the movie, they just use a plane of glass with some mullions. We said, you know what? That's what we want to do. We want to make that glazing angled just like it is in the movie, but we want to do it without putting a vertical column to hold that roof up at the end, just like the movie. And that was a very, very tricky thing to do. And I'm happy to say we did it.
We've got some really great Easter eggs from the film.
I really love all those little analog panels and features.
Do you have a favorite one of these?
Oh yeah, so we put on here like Jack has a play date, and then an extra note to bring a fire extinguisher because you never know what Jack's gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the cereal boxes. I think they're cool.
Yeah, I really like those too.
I think the kitchen's like my favorite room. And I'm not a chef. I don't, I can't really cook.
Well, the kitchen came out so well because there's all of these like retro appliances that we were able to get, and the colors are just perfect. Everything you did in there is like, it just works.
I mean, as cool as the kitchen is, like you can't deny that this glazing is just fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is an iconic piece of the movie. If you remember in The Incredibles 2, when the Parr family first arrives at the home, they'll open the doors and then they descend down a flight of stairs, and there's just this huge expanse of glass and these beautiful view out. And we really wanted to be able to do the same thing here. So we have that same unassuming entry. You come in, go down that flight of stairs, and then boom, you're hit with this huge expansive view. And it is amazing. It truly came out really well. And that connection to the indoor and outdoor aspect of the house is just really strong. So, you know, art is a huge part of bringing this place to life, having that mid-century modern connection. But what's cooler than a secret door?
It's one of my favorite details. It's so great.
Inside this space, we have this awesome artist studio.
I love that there is an artist studio that was put in this house. I feel like that's how I want my little art studio den to be. And I could just imagine myself chilling in there and working in there.
And it's got one of the best Easter eggs in the whole house.
Yes.
Mr. Incredible Sings, which is an album that you see for just a split second hanging on the wall of Bob's office in the first Incredibles movie.
When we were creating these spaces and collaborating on these spaces, we really wanted it to be somewhere that the character could walk in and be really like, oh, this is for me. Like, I could totally see Violet walking in the room going, oh, this is like so cool, and like calling her friends and taking pictures and sending them to everyone, you know?
So all of the different bedrooms have a subtle nod to the most iconic of the Incredibles characters. So for instance, like the tile in one of the rooms is this blush color, and it's supposed to be for Violet. And then in another room, we have this yellow that is for Jack's room. And then we also made a room for Frozone, assuming, you know, Frozone comes by to visit the Incredibles on occasion, and it's this really cool blue color. Additionally, we have Dash, this kind of like reddish color. And then, of course, you can't have a home for the Incredibles without Edna Mode. So we have this black tile, and this tile is actually dimensional. So it's got some shape to it and a little design integrated into the tile. The rockwork is very, very exciting at the Parr House. It goes from inside to outside, and it appears as if the house were built into this existing rock outcropping.
I mean, the whole process of bringing this to life by starting with a physical model of foam and then really carving it on site by hand and then texturing it and painting it. It's just so much work went into this. I'm so happy with how the rockwork turned out.
Yeah.
It just looks so real.
It's so cool.
And it's something that really connects the inside of the house to the outside of the house. I mean, the fact that it runs all the way down here to the glass, that really helps sell the space from the movie.
Collaborating with all these wonderful people that we've worked with, designers and architects, over the last like 2.5 years, just to make it all come to fruition. It's been really incredible. Uh-oh. Pun not intended, but totally intended.